Coming to you live from Southern California. Major League Baseball on tap. It's the Chicago Cubs taking on the Los Angeles Dodgers. Festivities are wrapping up. This place is rocking. The home opener is coming up next. Just about to get started, and on the hill, Justin Steele.
Anytime you have 5 pitches to work with on the mound, that repertoire can be a real weapon in terms of keeping hitters off balance, man. It's one of those things that I'm going to be looking for in this one. Does he have a feel for all of those pitches, or is he just able to get 1 or 2 over in the strike zone where he wants? Now, it's tough to do to be able to command all those pitches, but if he can, he is going to be very tough for the opponent today.
Nico Horner, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball 1. Hey. That one the other way. Hernandez in plenty of time at first, and they get Nico Horner one away. So here's Kyle Tucker now. Tucker, who's been an all-star and a Gold Glover. One out, base is empty. Now
ball, that's one. Inside.
There's 2 down. 2 down, bases empty. And half up to hit. And a foul ball. 2 outs, bases empty. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. So up now for Chicago, Seiya Suzuki. Yeah, that's fouled off. Pat off the first with 2 away. The next offering misses. And now it's even 1-1. Fastball for a strike.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
That's off the inside
ball
corner.
2.
They're now 2 balls and 2 strikes. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. And that
We
one
got a full
missing
count.
inside a sharp slider.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score.
In the air, center field. Edman snags it, and that is that. Back here in L.A., and today's starting pitcher, Shota Imanaga.
Well, that 12-6 curveball explodes out of the hand, and because he's able to throw the high fastball at the top of the strike zone for a strike, hitters commit to that pitch, and before they know it, they're swinging over the top of that curveball.
Digging in, Shohei Ohtani. Great speed and great power. A great athlete, quite simply.
When you have a real athletic player and who's able to do the baseball mechanical things really well, look out, because the sky's the limit on that potential.
Hey.
That's through there for a strike.
0-1.
Just
Ball
off the
in.
inside edge. Fly ball down the line. Nobody can get there, and it's a foul ball. Next
That's
one
ball
in the
2.
dirt.
Three and 2.
And he grounds one back up the middle. And they get
Out.
Ohtani for the out. Here's Mookie to hit. So you talked about a guy that has all the skills. The range is really good, but the arm just stands out. He makes all the plays.
And because of that big power arm, he's able to play a little bit deeper, make throws from the outfield grass all the way across the diamond, and still get a pretty good runner. That's impressive.
One down, base is empty. And it's fouled away. Boyle's the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. The shortstop takes the ball.
2 strikes.
Bounce it off, still 1-2. It misses. It's a strikeout. So now it's Freddie Freeman. First offering, and it just misses.
Right through there for a strike.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
Next
Outside,
one misses.
that's a ball.
2 balls and a strike. And that one fouled off. Two outs. And it remains 2-2. Corner over to first. And the Dodgers are set down in order. All set for the start of the inning. Here's the third baseman, Jordan Westburg. Steele back to work. And that's off.
That's inside.
Inside edge. Ball 1. Steele measures 6 feet 2 inches, 205 pounds, and he was a 5th-round pick back in 2014. Swings through that
fastball right by 1 ball. That's a confidence boost for this guy out there on the mound. See if he continues to climb the ladder.
And now it's the switch hitter, Carlos Santana. The bit behind with that swing. It's strike 1.
0-1's the count.
And
Ball,
that misses.
that's inside.
And it's 1-1. Second inning here, no score. So a foul ball makes it 1-2.
Clearly trying to stay back a little bit longer for that changeup as he fouls that fastball back.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. And now the batter is Carson Kelly. And that is out of play. Late on that fastball.
I would throw another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
That missed
1 ball,
by a lot.
2
Down
strikes.
1 and 2. Line drive. Hernandez. The throw to
Got
first.
him.
And it's a 1-2-3 inning. Bottom of the second. Will Smith to the plate. He might just be the best hitting catcher in the game today.
Well, Boog, he's so valuable, does a good job behind the plate, but offensively, he's a middle-of-the-order type of bat, especially when you talk about catchers, and their #1 job is to handle the pitching staff and prevent runs. This guy is able to add runs by producing.
Next pitch is outside, and that is ball 1. Swing and a foul out of play. That
ball
misses.
2.
Now 2-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
That's
3
a ball.
balls,
Trying
2
to
strikes.
attack with the sweeper. This one looks like trouble. Makes the turn and heads for second. And he's there with a leadoff double.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. Ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle. Not a whole lot of velocity right on top of it.
Now, Andy Pajes. Pitch is in there. 1-1. No outs. Runner on second. Check swing, and he went 0-2.
0-2 is the count.
And it's second.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
That's a really good job of laying off the 0-2 high fastballs. Going to make that pitcher really have to respect this hitter, even though he's behind in the count.
Throw on to St.
He's out.
That's 1 out the bottom of the second.
That's what a good sinker's designed to do. Get a guy to roll over a little bit, put the ball in the ground, kill some runs while you're at it.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. And here is Tommy Edman. Foul ball. Ball popped up. Corner snags it for the second out. And next for LA, Rob Refsnyder. So 2 outs with runners on the corners. So now it's Nolan Arenado.
With a runner at third, this is who they want at the plate. He's so good at getting a run across in these situations.
That one finds the zone, and that is strike 1. Smith, the runner at third. Refsnyder on at first with 2 down. Strike 2, and there's a real chance
ball,
they get
2
out of
strikes.
this without allowing a run. Lefty out of the stretch. Runners at first and third. Brings it in, and that will end the inning. New inning getting started. Here's the center fielder, Pete Crow Armstrong. Infield looks like they're expecting a bunt with speed at the plate. And
nope,
that misses.
ball one.
And that's ball one.
Counts 1-0. Yeah.
Big swing and a miss.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
Next offering is foul back. And the lefty kicks, delivers. He's got 4 strikeouts back. And Swanson stands in. That one inside. Ball one. Just missed.
That's down.
Pretty good pitch there to take a rip at. He wants to get his arms extended. He likes the ball away from him a little bit, just not able to square it up.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
2-2 count.
Still 2-2 after the foul ball. And the slider just misses.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Line drive, and that's base hit out into center field. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Love how he became a really tough out with 2 strikes right there. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride and load out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee.
Here's Horner now. And that's in there for strike 1. Ball one there.
It.
Crowd all up the middle. That's a base hit. The throw in. He's in there.
Hey.
2 consecutive base hits for this team. Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from. And there's just no one there to knock it down.
It's Kyle Tucker. Corner on the go.
It's
misses. To the outside corner.
This guy's got
1 ball,
a great
1
feel
strike.
for his breaking ball today.
Swing.
One ball, 2 strikes.
Gotta look up in the zone. He's on down, he's gonna be chasing stuff in the plate.
Ball, that pitch is out.
Swing and a broken bat rolling
That ball's
towards
foul.
third, and it goes just foul. Popped up. It's going to fall for a hit, and they strike first as they take a 1-0 lead.
Comes through with the RBI. That one probably had no business ending up as a base hit, but he got just enough of it to muscle it to the outfield. That pitch was well in off the plate, a tough one to handle, but he gets rewarded.
And now here is Ian Happ.
Hey.
And that's in for a strike.
0-1.
1 run across in the frame so far here in the top half of inning number 3. Swing and a foul straight back. throw to first.
No, he's
Tucker
in.
dives back in. Deal 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Here's a swing and a line drive, and that's a base hit into right field. Throw in holds the lead runner at second. 2 on now with 2 away.
Back-to-back base hits. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands. You let the ball.
Now on the bump, number 80.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to. Fight back into the game.
Now here is Seiya Suzuki.
Nope.
That misses the zone, and that's ball 1. The lead runner out at second. Pat at first, 2 out of the inning. Center field. Edman in position. Squeezes it, and that'll do it. And we're back. Bottom of the inning. Here's P.K. Hernandez. Now one
Ball,
miss.
that's out.
That one
Ball,
outside.
that's out.
2-0.
Right now, behind in the count, 2 balls and no strikes. No free passes. You can't allow that.
Good hitters count the 2-0.
Ball, that's off the plate.
Called strike, a sinker at the bottom of the zone. There's a strike.
And boy, that was the pitch. 3-1. You want to be really aggressive on the fastball.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Stays alive. That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
Well, that's a nice job of grinding out that at-bat. Saw a lot of pitches and ends up drawing the wall. Very pretty.
So the lineup flips over. Here's Shohei Ohtani. Grounded out his first time. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-hand.
0-1's the count.
Well, the key to his success is getting ahead early in the count. He cannot afford to go deep in the counts. Doesn't have a ton of swing and miss stuff, so he's going to have to work efficiently.
Right down the chute, but it's 0-2.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Lead runner to second, with 2 on and nobody out.
Back against the wall with 2 strikes, but found a way. Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch you could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good.
Here's Mookie now.
Foul, that ball's foul.
First and second go out. Here in the last half of the third.
pitching it a bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock. And he'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole.
Freeman in the box now. Takes strike one. Check swing, and he wins. And it's 0-2.
0-2 is the count.
And there's the ball. Swanson to second. There's help on a Santana.
He's out.
Well, that's what you hope for if you're out there on the mound. First and second, nobody out. Somehow get a ground ball. Got it right there. Nice double play by the infield.
Well, Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. Westbrook zips it across, inning over, and it could have been worse. Back here at Chavez Ravine as we go to the top of the fourth. So up now for Chicago, Jordan Westbrook. Yeah. First pitch fastball is in for a strike. And ball one. Next off is in for a strike. Santana, the next cut to hit. His first at bat was a strikeout. Pitch misses there. Ball one. In there at the knees. Bases empty, one away. Top half of inning number 4. Swinging a foul back. That's out of play. Inside.
Ball, that's in.
2-2. Just misses the mark outside the zone. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. One down, base is empty. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Like that. Here's the catcher to hit, Carson Kelly. A swing and a miss, and that's strike one.
0-1.
Just
that's out.
missed. Swings and misses. And it's 1-2.
One ball.
Clearly was
Two
sitting on a
strikes.
fastball right there and just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle 2 strikes.
Ball
Inside. Just missed. Swing and a miss with a strikeout. And he strikes out the side here in the 4th. And welcome back to the ballpark. Ready to go, bottom 4. Tommy Edman at the plate. And there's a strike. Good heater at 98.
You know, these Dodgers did a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way. And I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. They've worked 3 walks already, so that proves they're not anxious up there. They're sticking to their game plan. And
he's out.
Gets it to first. 1 up, 1 down. Now the left fielder, Rob Refsnyder. He was walked intentionally his first time. So now a pinch hitter, Hesung Kim. Looking to start something with 1 gone. Fastball for a strike.
0-1's the count.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
No balls, 2 strikes.
That's off the mark. Now 1-2. Pat on the move. And there are 2 down. Here's Nolan Arenado. 0 for 1 so far. First pitch, and he just misses.
that's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it,
off the plate,
hit a
ball
broken
2.
bat, you jog back to the dugout.
Hey!
He swings and hits a fly ball, center field. For Armstrong. Makes the play, and it's out number 3. Back here at Dodger Stadium. Ready now for the 5th inning. Now it's going to be Pete Crow Armstrong. Swing and a miss. There's the changeup.
You know, these Cubs just aren't putting great swings on the baseball in this one. They're trying to find ways to drive the ball with some authority, but it's just not happening for them so far. 0 extra base hits to the ball, so it's been tough for them to get anything done.
One ball, 2 strikes.
1 and 2.
Sometimes you have to keep chipping away until you break through, but it's a lot easier to put runs on the board when you have runners in scoring position because they put themselves there.
Gets a piece and stays alive. That one well upstairs.
2 strikes.
And it's 2 and 2. This one popped up. Arenado moving under this one. And makes the grab. Well, there's 1 away. And here comes Dansby Swanson. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95. Inside, ball one. Just missed. Fought off foul. Swing. Back to the top of the lineup. And now Nico Horner, 1-2. That misses.
Ball, that pitch is up.
And that is ball one. That's
ball
inside. Yeah, now 2 balls and a strike. Now one miss. 2 down, nobody on. We're at the top of the 5th. Fouled off again. And it remains 3-2. Base hit center field. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
He was all over that one. Good pitch, slider down and away, just stayed down and threw it nicely. Such an easy pitch to pull off of because you're probably thinking fastball down.
So the Dodgers have a new arm on the mound, number 86.
And they felt it was time to bring on a left-handed reliever from the pin with the lefty hitter coming up. I think it's a good move. I know I never liked when opposing teams did that to me.
Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. Kyle Tucker, a.k.a. King Tuck, to the plate now. And there's a foul ball. There's a strike. Two away. Step off throw to first. Corner gets back easily. And that is that. Back here in L.A., we head to the bottom of the 5th. And at the plate for the Dodgers, Enrique Hernandez. Keller back to work. Hernandez measures 5 feet 10 inches, 195 pounds, and he was a 6th-round draft pick back in 2009.
1-1.
Tap foul at the plate. Swings through that. And there's one down. Shohei Ohtani up to the dish. Careful with this. Guy, he's got power. He can untie it with one swing. And he beats
He's
it.
good.
That's a hit.
Great Saturday. Everything came together perfectly for him right there. Fastball pretty much middle, and that's what you fall asleep dreaming about as a hitter. So no surprise he put a great swing on it.
Mookie Betts will make his way to the plate. Right through there for a strike. Late swing fouled off. Foul ball, it stays 0-2.
One ball,
Pitch out,
2 strikes.
but no action. No hit on the go. Swanson rolls across the diamond, and Betts set down.
Good slider inside right there. Batters fighting to get there, just rolled over. That's ground ball.
Here comes Freeman up there. Holds 2 in this one.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. Base hit's probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on that.
Throws to first in time. And Freeman is retired. Inning over. And we're back. All set for the top of the 6th. Now it's the switch hitting outfielder, Ian Happ. New pitcher for the Dodgers, Michael Kopech. Swing and a miss. That's strike 1.
0-1
What made
count.
Ian Happ a first-round pick in 2015? Played at the University of Cincinnati as an infielder. Played a little bit of outfield, but guy in 2022, what a year, Chris. Both an all-star and a gold glover. Next
One
pitch
ball,
way
2
upstairs.
strikes.
Yeah, and wins that gold glove as a left fielder, and he's a guy that was a pretty good center fielder as well, but one of the things for him is just being able to be in the same spot every day. I think it increases the comfort level and allows that athletic ability to really shine.
Now comes forward hitter, Seiya Suzuki. That's out to center field. Edman settles under it. He makes the grab. 2 up, 2 down. And now, Jordan Westburg is 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. And there's
Ball
the ball.
1.
Just missed with that good fastball inside, but it plants a seed in the hitter's mind. He's got to be ready for that pitch, which will open up the outside part of the plate.
Swing and a
I got
miss,
1 ball,
and
1 strike.
102 on the radar gun. That in triple digits.
They can live up in the
1 ball,
zone all
2 strikes.
game if hitters will chase it. That's just too much velocity. Hitters got to look down in the zone.
Ball
Off the
2.
mark there. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
2-2 the count.
Ooh, I thought he'd bite right there.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And it's a 3 up, 3 down inning. Well, we go bottom 6. Now it's the Dodger cleanup hitter, Will Smith. Swing and miss. He was late.
0-1.
And a swing and miss there.
2 count. What do you got?
Hold up, field first, no swing. He held up. Clyde Washington with the call there. Santana. The tag.
You're out.
And up next for Los Angeles, Andy Pappas has grounded out a couple of times.
I really like that swing, man. He didn't just push it the other way to the infield. He drove it that way. Kind of makes me think he was thinking opposite field as he stepped into the box. Got to pitch you like it. You got to.
Switch hitter Tommy.
Ball, that's out.
Santana throws the second to one. What a double play that was. Inning over. Back here, Chavez Ravine, top of inning number 7. Now the first baseman, Carlos Santana.
Ball one.
Miss. That one pulled foul.
Really fast ball right there. Just a little bit too quick. He's got to find a way, just let it travel a hair more. Difficult to take that off. Just going to have to tip your cap on that pitch.
Carson Kelly. That one foul off. That's off the inside corner. Count to 1-1.
Wow, triple digits on the gun. I know there are more pitchers that can reach that now than in the past, but it's still impressive.
balls,
outside.
2 strikes.
Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. One down, base empty. Cubs keep Crow Armstrong. Left-hander out of the bullpen, Alex Vesia.
Bringing in the lefty with a left-handed hitter coming up to hit. Wow, bullpen move right here, so we'll see how it works out.
Swings and fouls one off. 2 down, nobody on.
Off plate, ball 1.
Way out front for strike 2.
Gonna really need to
1 ball,
hang in there
2
with that
strikes.
front side against this left-handed breaking ball.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And a nice inning of work there as he sets him down 1-2-3. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the 7th. Now it's the second baseman, Hesung Kim. There's a strike.
Well, we call that keyhole. Even though it's right there, it looks pretty good. He doesn't love it. He's not going to swing that early in the count.
And that one fouled off. Next
1
pitch,
ball,
not
2
close, up
strikes.
high. Foul ball, he stayed alive. Foul ball still a 1-2 count. It's 0-1. All tied up. The bottom of the 7th. And that's
Ball.
down and away. On the ground to the left. And foul ball. Slider misses outside. Check swing, called strike. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. 0-2 now. Swings through it for Ken. And he strikes out the side of the 7th. Back here at Dodger Stadium, Swanson digs in. We talk about elite defensive players in the middle of the diamond. And Brock Stewart into the game. First pitch misses for ball one. And you play behind guys, and they love having speed out there defensively. One of the things that we talked about is how much pitchers enjoy when there's a defender behind them. Strike.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Steps off. And foul off. Now the 0-1. And that one is
time to choke up a little bit. Get that front foot down early. Maybe even just spread out. Really late right now.
And let it upstairs.
That's off the cross. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really raw right now.
Inside, 2.
Count down, even up.
I think that the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. I really think the outer half is open.
That one the other way.
That's swing right there, Franklin. He's seen the ball pretty well. I know he produced a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
Stewart, 33 years old, and they traded for him earlier this year. Sharp grounder that through for base hit. And that keeps the inning going.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feel. Pretty tough for the infielders to do anything with that. When he pulls hard into the outfield, and even when you keep it on the ground, it feels great when you hit a missile like that.
Bottom of the 8th, and now the DH, Shohei Ohtani. late with the swing there.
Well, a come and hit me fastball right there. He didn't look ready for the velocity. I think it'd be a mistake to throw him off speed right now.
Nope. Outside.
That one missing inside.
That's inside.
Brings it in. And there's one down. Here's Mookie now.
Good piece of hitting right there. Nice hard line drive in the outfield. You're trying to get on base, represent that go-ahead run. Can't hang your head on that at all.
Foul off. Base is empty, one away. Near the bottom half of the 8th inning.
Nope.
That's
Outside.
And a count 1-1. Just
Oh,
missed.
that's just out.
That
Ball,
one
that's
misses.
Last couple pitches breaking balls away. I think he's going to earn inside to be able to open up that location if he wants to go back there later in the count.
Mookie Betts fast one out. And now they're out in front. It's 2-1. Freddie Freeman will come up here. Three countouts already. He's for 3.
Ball, that's outside.
Missed it.
No,
Another
that's
ball.
When you get to this part of the order, yeah, there's some pop there, but more likely there's some base steps. So very important to be patient. Let the pitcher walk you, if you will.
And that's the
2-1.
start. One down, base is empty. And that's a base hit to left field.
I don't know how he's able to shoot that pitch the other way and still put something on. That pitch was inside, and he let it get really deep. So pretty incredible hands to fight it off and still. Get good wood on.
Substitution now at first base. Coming in as a big runner, Miles Straw. Back now will Smith. First pitch, just misses. Strong, the runner at first with one gone to the inning. That's won't swing, but held up.
Really good check swing right there. So difficult to hold off on the slider for the same side thrower. Very difficult to pick up the release point.
Runner on the go.
Bounce is out.
Now 1-2. And that's a base hit. Baez on his way to third. Goes up to third. Runners at the corners with 1 out. Next for LA, Tae-Sung Kim. Out of play. 2 on, 1 out. Runner takes off. Line drive. That's a base hit. Run score. Down goes up at third. Runners at 1 out.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. Maybe a little out front of the pitch right there, but he squared it up pretty good, and he put it inside.
Runner takes off. Out to center. Armstrong calls it in, and there's 2 away. The relay throw.
Another one in this inning. These hitters are just piling along. We're seeing some really quality at bats out of this right now.
Strike 1 to Kike Hernandez.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
Foul ball makes it 1-2. Lead runner around second. Coming home. He'll score.
You could tell that had the bases all over as it jumped off the score.
Now it's going to be Shohei Ohtani.
0-1.
At second with 2 down. And that one finds its way through. Coming home. Now he stops and he's able to get back into third. First and third, 2 away. Now Ricky Betts. Offering is fouled off. 2 outs with a runner at third. Swing and a line drive and a base hit up the middle. And it's an RBI single. And they lead by 9.
Picks himself up at RBI. So impressive that he didn't get tied up or jammed on that pitch inside. Instead, good hand allowed him to get the barrel to it. Just shoot it up the middle.
They get the force out, and thank goodness the inning is at last over. This one isn't exactly close, Chris. Let's go off script for a moment.
I'm game.
Were we on script?
Never.
You collect baseball cards?
You know, when I was a kid, I used to put them in my back tire of my bicycle so it would sound like a motorcycle. Probably threw in some good cards back then, but don't really have much of a collection. The other day I came across a binder that my wife had in the drawers, and my son's got some baseball cards.
No ball, 2 strikes.
We'll be looking to see if there's any kind of retirement income in there.
Swing and a miss. The velocity flashing right past him. So digging in, Jordan Westburg. 3 strikeouts already. He's 0 for 3. And first off, fouled off. So my dad told me that he had a a bunch of Mickey Mantle rookie cards and a whole bunch of valuable cards, and his mom cost him because he was doing what she done. So I made my mom keep all my baseball cards. I really didn't have any that are valuable. And that's very stumped by me. Anyway. On the ground. Betts whips it to first. Now only one out remaining. Michael Busch, the next Cub to hit, went down on strikes his first time through. Swings through that one for strike one.
0-1.
Hit to right, and that should do it. He'll squeeze it to the final out, and the Dodgers slip their way to a win in this one.
Nice work out of the bullpen for that first MLB win, Berg. They turned to him when they didn't have the lead. He kept things steady, and he's rewarded with the W.